Live from South Victory, this is WFAA News.
Okay, happy Thursday to you. It's WFAA Academy time, 30 minutes of educational content for all you kids, giving mom and dad a little break, a few minutes to themselves. Right now, it's time to get fit. Today's WFAA Academy lesson is all about getting up and moving around a little bit. Our sports team took some time out for a PE lesson.
What's going on, y'all? I'm Coach Jones.
And I'm Coach Mike, and this is WFAA Academy's gym class, the best part of your school day. Socially distanced, but still something to get your blood flowing.
Stretch out a little bit.
Yeah, get up off the couch, get a little bit loose, do what you need to do to be ready to move a little bit. You can also just hit record on this and do it later. We're gonna want you to do 3 sets of this. We're gonna take you through 1 set. We're gonna want you guys to multiply this out by 3 after the quote-unquote WFAA Academy school day is over. So we're expecting 3 sets out of you guys.
All right, so we've got the Wheel of Fortune or Misfortune over here. Pat Sajak, Vanna White, yeah, you know. All right, so we've got 10,
one of us is Vanna.
10 different exercises are on the wheel. So we're gonna spin it 5 times over the course of this workout. And each time it lands on one of them, we'll give you 20 reps to do each one, maybe a brief break in between, then we spin it again.
20 reps of each.
You got it. So we're gonna do 5 exercises. Y'all are stretched out and ready to go. Let's hit it, baby.
I'm gonna give the wheel a final spin.
Oh, what?
What do we got? What do we got? Jumping jacks. All right, for jumping jacks, we're doing 30 because it's a little bit of an easier. This is a good place to start. Simple, get the blood flowing, get you warmed up. So we're doing 30 jumping jacks.
All right.
Ready?
Ready?
You're doing 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. And do it like that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 11. That's how you're counting these out, okay? 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 10 more. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 5 more. 26, 27, 28, 1, 2, 3, 29, 1, 2, 3, 30. All right, good work. 1 workout down. Remember that when you go back for your second and third sets, first workout was jumping jacks.
All right, quick break here. Take some deep breaths, but we're going right back into it.
If it comes back to jumping jacks,
chair dips.
Chair dips. Okay, this is the one thing where you need something in the way of a prop, but you've got a chair in your house. Bring it over, we'll show you guys how to do this.
Now you gotta be really careful with this one because if the chair is misweighted or it's got a wobbly leg, then you're going right through it and then we don't want an injury, okay? So
anything sturdy that you can, I mean, it may be your coffee table. That might be the better way to go.
It could be the bottom step.
Yeah.
In your home, just find a step.
Just something to create some elevation.
Because those elbows.
And then extend yourself off of it like this.
Right, and they're gonna be real close to your body. And we're doing 20 reps.
20 reps.
Fire it off, Michael.
You guys ready? 20 reps. You're gonna come down here to parallel, bring your upper arm to parallel, and back up, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, 2 down already. And again, just something sturdy that you can, and you don't have to go that fast. If it takes you longer to do 20, that's fine.
Go at your own pace. That's the key with all of this.
Whatever is safe and responsible for you, that's what we want you to do.
Push-ups. Y'all know what a push-up is, but there's a lot of different ways to do it, right? You can do the diamond, you can do the out wide, you can do one-handed if you're a tough guy. Or you can do a
like Jonah with the sleeveless shirt here.
It's all show. All right, so we can do regular, we can do modified, in case you need to put your knees on the ground.
So yeah, if you need to go modified, go on your knees like this, pull your feet up, and just go down like this. And that's 1.
And really keep
or you can go
tight.
Full up.
7,
Remember, body straight, and as many as you can get. If you can't get 20, that's okay. You know your own fitness level. Expand however you can. Start with 10 maybe. Work your way to where you're able to do 12. Work to 15, work to 18. Get yourself to 20 over the course of time.
So that's 3 exercises. We got 2 more.
What do we got?
Leg raises.
All right.
Y'all down for some low?
The board's doing very well. We're kind of hitting a good cross section. This is working well. We've got about 2 minutes left.
This is the lower ab region.
Here, you go that way, I'll go this way.
This is one of my all-time favorites for abs. If you really want to get crazy with it, you can trap a ball between your feet.
Ooh.
Yeah. So we're doing
Hand under your butt to support your tailbone.
and you can go low here, you can go full up high, you can go up high and push.
That's 8 for me, 9, 10. Again, at your own pace, whatever you need to do to get 20. 14. 18, 19, 1. All right, again, whatever your pace is, whatever works for you to get to 20. All right, who's ready for the final workout? Give us something hard, Wheel.
One
Give
more,
him a little bit of
baby.
challenge at home.
This man wants burpees so bad.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? No! Split squats, all right. It cruised right by burpees on me. It was so close. All right, split squats. This is a variation on a lunge. So if you need to just do lunges, that's fine. But a split squat is a little bit more intense. You're gonna be jumping from foot to foot in that lunge position. Keep your knee behind your toe and try and get 20.
Ready?
Balance is important too.
It's already off and running, so I'll just join it.
We're running out of time here on gym class. The bell's about to ring, kids.
Are we gym class heroes?
Again, at your own pace, whatever works for you. If you need to slow down and do lunges, that's okay. And again, you're gonna take this, everything we've done so far. Started with jumping jacks. We did push-ups. I've lost track already. Jumping jacks, push-ups, chair dips,
Leg
split
raises.
squats, and leg raises. You're gonna do all 5 of those 2 more times through for 3 full workouts.
On your own time, at home.
And you guys
can
are done.
do it.
Thank you guys so much for joining us for WFAA Academy Gym Class.
I'm Coach Jones.
I'm Coach Mike. Hope your next 2 sets go well.
All right, still ahead, we got the weather right after the break. Okay, we're going to get out to Kyle. Kyle, we've already established that it's been a crappy day, but let's kind of switch gears just a little bit. We had our PE lesson. Now it's time for our weather lesson, something I can actually participate in.
Yeah, I'm tired and sweaty from just watching them.
Right.
Like, I didn't even get up out of this chair.
Same.
Congrats to everybody out there doing that at home because, that was a bit intense watching them. And who knew you were supposed to count jumping jacks in 3?
Exactly. I was like 1, 2, 3, 1. When did that start?
Just one at a time.
I'm with you, Kyle.
Well, good job to them and good job to everybody at home. So now let's educate or maybe stretch out those brains. I'm going to give you your trivia question of the day. How many 100-degree days a year does Dallas-Fort Worth average? So if you've watched us for quite some time, we've talked about this quite a few times on air. We're doing our 100-degree counts for the year. We've mentioned this quite a few times. The average number of 100-degree days a year is 18, 24, 37, or 50. By the way, we have not hit 100-degree days yet this year. If we had, it would certainly be ahead of schedule. Outside right now, nowhere close to that, and we're not going to get nearly that warm later on today. Probably a little warmer than yesterday, but not by much. 78 outside at the moment. Lots of cloud cover out there, and in the last 30 minutes or so, we have started to see an uptick in some shower activity. See some showers there, maybe kind of north of Corsicana, around the Terrell area, maybe a few trying to develop in parts of Tarrant County, down toward Hillsborough. in and around Cleburne and then some around Gainesville as well. I do expect those showers to kind of increase in coverage, and a few of them turn into thunderstorms as we head into the afternoon once we get a little bit more heat out there. So there you go, from kind of Denton to Terrell to Canton to Hillsboro to Mahia, seeing some thunderstorms at 3 o'clock. Remember, this is just what one model is saying, so those could be pretty much anywhere, but it gives you the idea that I am expecting some showers and storms to form as we head into the afternoon and evening. By 5 o'clock, they may start to move on out, and then we'll turn our attention to the west, where we could see another round of thunderstorms develop, and those may try and move in from the west as we head into the nighttime hours, kind of falling apart as they head toward the DFW area. Overall, that severe weather threat quite low today, but I can't rule out if you find yourself underneath the thunderstorms that you have some gusty winds. As we head through the day tomorrow, once again, some showers and storms possible, but this time mainly during the late afternoon into the evening across northwestern North Texas, so that's what we'll be watching tomorrow. And they could have some strong winds or maybe some hail if those are indeed out there. As we head into the weekend, showers and storms will continue. Not going to rain all weekend long, but there will be a scattering of rain on Saturday, about a 30% coverage. As a disturbance approaches on Sunday, I'm going to up that coverage to about 60%. And that disturbance will be around into your actual Memorial Day on Monday as well. So that coverage ups to about 70% for your Memorial Day. It's not going to rain all weekend long and probably won't rain all day on those days, but the majority of the weekend, unfortunately, does look to be rainy. When it's all said and done, about 2 to 3 inches of rain across the area. May is our rainiest month of the year normally, and this, at least the second half of this month, definitely living up to that with the rain we had last weekend and the rain that we're going to have over the next few days and even into the upcoming week as well. Those temperatures don't get too crazy or too out of control. You can thank the rain and the cloud cover for that. Highs stay in the low to mid to upper 80s, depending on the day over the next 10 days, which is nowhere close to 100 degrees. So how many 100-degree days does Dallas-Fort Worth average a year? It's 18. Sometimes it may seem like we average 50, but normally it's only 18. The last several summers haven't been too terrible, at least when you compare it to 2011, which was the most on record, which we blew away that 18 number that summer. So 18, that's what we have to look forward to this summer. Hopefully it's a below normal summer, but time will tell. Back to you.
Yeah, I messed all that up, Kyle. I said 37. Thank you. That's how it feels anyway. Appreciate that lesson.
Definitely so.
Okay, that wraps up our weather lesson. Up next, we've got reading. And if you want to grab a copy of the book, we are making it easy. Just scan this QR code to download Finding Esme. We also have information on how you can get an e-card from North Texas Libraries to get a free copy. Hey, welcome back to WFAA Academy, as it is time for some reading, and we are reading along with all of you out there today. The book is Finding Esme by Suzanne Crowley, and we're doing great getting through this book. Today we are up to chapter 7, but we can't get through chapter 7 without a recap of everything else. And joining us as we read today is Gwen Reyes from freshfiction.com. Hi there, Gwen.
Hi, Tashara.
Okay, for those folks just joining us, can you talk a little bit about the book? What ages is it aimed at, and who is it really for?
So this book is definitely what we would consider a middle grade. So that's anywhere between 5th grade and 8th grade is our reading range. So around 13 is usually about where we age out on that. Our main character is 12, so it's really fun for our younger readers to kind of see somebody that looks like them and feels like them, but also is completely different than a lot of Dallas readers, I feel, because she lives in a very impoverished town with her grandmother and her mom and her little brother, and they are just trying to keep everything together. In our last chapter, chapter 6, Esme has had a lot of stuff going on with her right now because the book is finally starting to pick up, I feel, especially as Bee takes Esme with her to help learn her witching craft, which basically is Bee's ability to find anything or anyone using the power of water.
That is so interesting. Okay, can you take us back just a little bit more for the folks who are just joining in? I know a lot of folks been with us the past few chapters, but take us a little bit back from like chapter 2 through 5, just a brief summary of what are some of the storylines in there.
Yeah, for sure. So Esme is our main character, and she's she's very small. She's very put upon, and we're spending a lot of time in her head. But what's really interesting is that she's kind of dealing with absentee parents in the sense that her father has vanished, disappeared from the family. She's still kind of struggling with that. And there's been the last few chapters, we've been seeing some hints that her father is a little bit closer than we think. She's also dealing with the recent death of her grandfather, and she doesn't remember very much of that. And one thing that we learned in a previous chapter is that on the day that her grandfather passed away, she was actually struck by lightning, and that explains why she can't really remember too much of what happened, and kind of, I think also is probably affecting sort of her solemn, melancholy nature as well.
Okay, what about today's reading, chapter 7? We're going to dive into it a little bit. What can you tell us about chapter 7?
So chapter 7, what's going to be really interesting is that Esme is going to really start to explore her own gift that's similar to her grandmother's. Her grandmother has been trying to tell her for years that she also has this witching ability to find things and to kind of to harness her inner essence to be able to find people. And so B takes her at the end of this last chapter to find this person who ends up having this very illegal activity. And now Esme kind of has to deal with sort of seeing adults in adult world, even though she's a kid. So chapter 7, we're going to see a little bit more of that. And then also we can't forget about that mysterious bone that she found that she is still trying to figure out exactly what it is. It's now we know it's a tooth. It's not just a bone.
Yeah, she keeps talking about these bones. We got to figure it out.
Right.
Gwen Reyes, thank you so much. Truly appreciate you helping guide us through this book. Okay, we'll be right back with our next chapter, but if you still need the book, you can download it through this QR code or check with your local library for an electronic edition. Okay, welcome back, guys. It is time now for our reading lessons. Our next chapter, chapter 7 of Finding Esme. I'll give you a second or two to make sure you're on the right chapter. Again, we are on chapter 7. That's page 102. Okay, let's dive in. Well, the next morning, I brought a bucket of oats to Sugar Pie in the back pasture before breakfast. I was brushing her down when Bee appeared. Yesterday at Trevis, you felt it, didn't you? She asked. Your gift. I kept brushing Sugar Pie. I wanted to tell her that I'd felt it even before that. I wanted to tell her all about what I'd found up on Solace Hill, everything. But I also didn't want to talk about it right now. Some of Harlan's cigarette butts were out under the peach trees, I said. I did want her to know what might be coming our way and what it might mean. She was quiet a moment. You think he's here? She asked. She was teasing me, seeing how much I felt and knew. I turned away and ran the brush down Sugar Pie's belly. I couldn't give her an answer to something I really didn't know myself. No, she said finally, with a hint of relief that really caught me off guard. I don't feel him here. He's not here. But you paid for his bell in Louisiana a month ago, didn't you? Miss Leela's geese appeared at the fence honking. Bee clapped her hands at them and they waddled off. You told me once you didn't feel him no more. That he was too far away, I said. I leaned my face into Sugar Pie's neck. I don't know if I ever felt him, Bee said gently. He never really seemed a part of me, of any of us. Even as a child, your daddy was always a wanderer. I could barely keep him corralled. But he's my father, I said quietly. Bo's and mine. Even though he's not a good one, Bee snorted. Did you pay his bill, Bee? I asked. I thought you'd been in my room, she said. I didn't pay it. We simply don't have the money, and if we did, well, I can't tell you if I would have. Well, something rushed through me then, sadness, maybe that he could still be sitting in jail. No, disappointment that Bee'd have to make a decision like that. And shame, just deep shame, that Bee could leave her own son sitting there, even if she had no choice. June Rain thinks he's coming home, I mumbled into Sugar Pie, my eyes starting to sting. That's why she's perked up. June Rain thinks lots of things that aren't true, Esme. Maybe someday I'll find out what is true about her. She is my mama after all. I don't think she fully understands that she's your mama and Bo's too, said B. Harlan should have never brought her here. And I am going to end it right there. Make sure for today's homework that you continue reading chapter 7, because of course we're going to pick back up with chapter 8 tomorrow, okay? Also tomorrow it's Friday and we're having fun with a little trivia. David Schechter hosts the 7-minute stretch facing off tomorrow. Cynthia Isaguirre versus Mark Istuk. You won't want to miss that, and get ready to play right along with them. Hey, that's all our time, guys. I hope you have a good rest of your day.